Hey folks, how you keeping? Gavin from Gavin Coin Fitness and Industrial Fitness here. I hope you're keeping well. So a couple of days ago I put out a video discussing the reality versus optimal versus ideal when it comes to food and nutrition. And went pretty well, feedback was pretty good. But again, I got this idea, got up at the whiteboard, love me a good whiteboard here, I can really scribble out some stuff. And I thought I'd do this graph for you guys and girls here then again, alright? So again, start at this end of the scale, okay? So your top figure here is basically, bad food, good food, bad food, good food. So this is 100% bad, okay? And what I mean by that then is you're eating of highly processed foods, not very many fresh foods, you've no variety, you've no consistency in what you do, there's no variety in your foods, as I said, and your qualities and quantities of foods are just literally all over the shop. Again, you've no real grasp of what's going on, and you pretty much don't give a crap what happens to your health, okay? And that's nothing against you personally. Sometimes we end up in a spot and you just go, crap, what's going on here? So all these little orange hops are basically progressions out of it. So as you get up from the doldrums, from the depths, and you're pulling yourself out of it, or you're getting support from somebody as you move along, which anyone can do, okay? There's nothing here you can't achieve, right? So this is basically where it's 100% unhealthy, 0% healthy, 90% unhealthy, 10% healthy. So again, like I said, if you see the progression, not great, but we're getting better, okay? So if you're here where you're eating 80% not great and 20% yeah, okay, that's not bad. That's a hell of a lot better than being back here, okay? Make no mistake about it, okay? And it's definitely better than being here. And as you progress on up through all these different percentages, as you see, as the score gets a little more even as you progress on up the line here, things get a lot better for you. Your health gets a lot better. Your body composition or your shape in general gets a lot better then as well, alright? So sometimes just by making some simple changes, laying a greater foundation, things get really, really good. As you move up along here, 60% bad, 40% good, these percentages still aren't great. You really see when we hit this kind of last 4 different groupings here, that's when kind of the real kind of success comes in. Success in our definition is basically being in good health and good shape to be able to live your life the way you want to live, okay? It's not necessarily about being ripped or being shredded. If that's what you want, super. You got to be up around here, okay? Or even here, the 1090 one, alright? But again, if you've got kids, again, like myself, you've got grandkids, not like me, grandkids, things like that then as well, or you're fairly active in life, or you want to get more active in life, you need to be in good health for it, okay? So these percentages up here, 30% unhealthy, 70% healthy, 20% unhealthy, 80% healthy, and then 10 unhealthy, 90 healthy, okay? This area here is pretty much where I would try to get a lot of people. That's maintainable, that's doable. This is still living how you want to live while still having a social life. A lot of people come up to me when they're training with me and they're dealing with me and they're like, listen, can I still live? Can I still socialize? Yeah, of course you can. So, it's not Nazi camp, we're not monks here, okay? You can still go and have a life, but you got to cut back on some things. If you're like tanking up on a load of pints and a load of wine and a load of all that kind of bad stuff, you got to kind of cut it back here then as well, okay? These percentages will take different shapes depending on how many meals you eat and also what scale. If you're working out your percentages for meals over 7 days compared to 28 days, that's a lot more percentages and meals kind of you're working with, okay? But that's the ballpark you're in for, folks. And then the other end of the scale obviously is this end up here, this green area. That is doable, but you got to make a lot of life changes, okay? So if you're not ready to commit to that, don't be aiming for it just yet. Aim for here. But if you're here, aim for there, and progressively move one step further before you get there. This might be your long-term goal if this is your starting point, but again, understand you have to go through the steps to get to where you want to need to be at the end, okay? Again, folks, I'll take a pic, post it up on the website. Any questions, just drop it in the comments box. Thanks for your time. Peace.